hi Emily. So, so anybody who's not watching this live, not a problem. You can just watch the recording either on Teams or on YouTube. So, last lesson we started off doing our standard form, and we're just going to do it the other way around today. So just waiting for it to boot up. There we go. Okay, so this is our second lesson on standard form. So today we're going to be concentrating on going the other way. We're going to be starting off with an ordinary number, and we're going to be changing it into standard form. Okay, now just to remind you how a standard form number looks, the first number must be between 1 and 10, so 5.3 would be fine. Okay, and then it's times 10 to a power of something, and if the power is positive, we're dealing with big numbers. If the power is negative, we're dealing with small numbers. And last lesson, we practiced going the other way. We were converting standard form numbers into ordinary numbers. Now, I think about 4 of you still haven't tried to do that yet. The rest of you, well done, you've given it a go, but I don't think anyone's got 100% yet. And if you get a chance, it might be worth going back trying to improve your mark, because we are going to be building on this next lesson. We're having 3 lessons in standard form, and I think if you don't get to grips with the basics, you might find that third lesson pretty tricky. Okay, so if you can find time, if you could go back and try and improve your percentage for the last Hegarty we did, that would be great. If you do improve it, could you just drop me a quick note on post to say you've improved it, so I can pick it up and adjust my mark book. So I'm going to try and do these sort of live on the screen, so just excuse me while I just take the keyboard off. So here we've got some normal numbers, ordinary numbers, and we want to convert them into standard form. And obviously these are all large numbers. So first thing you do, you want to make that first number between 1 and 10. So we've got 6213. So where must the decimal point go to make that number between 1 and 10? Well, it's obviously got to go between the 6 and the 2. And then you write all the numbers down. So that is step 1. We've got the number between 1 and 10. And all we've now got to do is go and get this power sorted. And we know the power is going to be a positive number. So where is the decimal point to start with? Well, it's there really at the end. Where does it have to move to? Well, there between the 6 and the 2. So how many hops is that to go from one to the other? So count the jumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 hops. Okay, so that is 6.213 times 10 to the 6. So not too bad. And remember, that's a positive 6 because it's a big number. Right, question 2. Step 1, get the number between 1 and 10. So where's the decimal point going to go to get those digits between 1 and 10? Well, that's got to be 7.3. That is between 1 and 10. And now we just need this positive power here. The decimal point on 730 million is at the end to start with. It needs to go, over here we've said, between 7 and the 3. How many jumps is that? How many hops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hops. That's 8 hops. You're jumping the hops. So that's 7.3 times 10 to the 8. And on that final one, getting the number between 1 and 10, that's 6.23468. Include all the digits. Okay. Times 10 to the power of something. And again, we're going to count the hops. The decimal point is there to start, there to finish. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hops. So that's 6.23468 times 10 to the power of 7. So that's how you convert large numbers into standard form. we're now going to look at converting small numbers into standard form. Okay, clearly these are small numbers. So step one is just the same. Where would you put the decimal point to get the 1, 2, 3 between 1 and 10? Well, that would be 1.23. So that's step one. We've got our first number between 1 and 10. Now, the decimal point to start with is clearly there. And it's got to end up being between the 1 and the 2. It's got to go there. So how many jumps is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps. So it's 6 jumps. But remember, you pop in -6 because that is a small number. Not +6 for big numbers, -6. Okay, question 2. Step 1, get it between 1 and 10. Well, that's 4.4 times 10 to the power of what? So the decimal point is there to start with. It needs to end up there. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 hops. Small number, so that's the -4. And then finally, quite a short one here. 2.3 gets that first number between 1 and 10. So hardly any hops here. We're just hopping from here to here. That's 1 hop. Small number, so -1. 2.3 times 10 to the -1. Okay. Now, I think that's it. That was my backup slide if it hadn't worked. Yes, and then I'm just setting you up on the task you've got to do. So what I would like you to do, please, go away and have a look at Hegarty quiz number 122. Feel free to watch the video if you want to go through it again, listening to Mr. Hegarty. And the types of questions are either going to be like that, okay? So that one is going to be 2.988 times 10 to the something. So the decimal point is jumping from there to there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hops, I think. Okay, I think that's 8 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 hops. It's a big number. So that's going to be 2.988 times 10 to the 8. And then also you could get some. Oh no, that's it. That was the only one I gave, I think. Yes, that was it. So you could, of course, get some that are very small numbers as well. So please, can you go and do 1, 2, 2? As always, I will keep an eye on how you're getting on, and I'll keep an eye on your posts. And once you've got a decent percentage, I will switch it across over, as I always do, over onto Teams. It's great if you can upload your workings. It's always nice to see them. And if you do this quickly, I'd be really grateful if you could go back and have a go and try and improve your mark on the other one. So that's it, guys. Well done.